Hi, and welcome to British Dad Reacts. My name is John, and thank you for watching. And if you like this kind of content, then please consider leaving a like, subscribing, a comment, or even a recommendation. I want to show 3 videos today around this particular song. And it's the last one that really, I think, is just glorious. This is a band that I never really liked. They weren't my kind of music or genre. But this song somehow said something a lot deeper to me.
We've come so far, and we've reached so high, and we've looked each day and night in the eye, and we're still so young, and we hope for more.
It's Take That. The track is Never Forget from 1995. Take That were a boy band formed in Manchester, England, which is the north of the country. And it was in response to boy bands that were arising like NSYNC and so forth from the US. And this band just became global superstars. It's incredible what they achieved. You can't take that away from them. I don't, as I say, I don't like their music particularly. This track, and there's a couple of others they did afterwards, I think are just wonderful.
We've come a long way, but we're not too sure where we've been. We've had success, we've had good times, but remember this, isn't a real life what a good life could be. Just 'cause I look so high, you don't have to see me. Finding a paradise wasn't easy, but still, there's a road going down the other side of this field. Never forget where you're coming from. Never pretend that it's all real. Someday, soon this will all be someone else's dream. This will be someone else's dream. Everybody sing, oh baby, no, never.
This version of the song isn't the same as the version that was on the album. It was produced as a single by Jim Steinman, who's famous for writing songs and producing Meatloaf and Bat Out of Hell. He produced, I think, an incredible mix here in this song between the instruments, the voices, and also the use of a choir.
Never forget, oh no.
This video with all the visuals was put together by the Music Butler channel, so shout out to them for that, definitely. The track was released in 1995, and it was written by Gary Barlow, who was probably only about 25 at the time. And somehow it just, for me anyway, seems to say so much. Now, Take That as so well known. There was originally 5 band members: Gary Barlow, Robbie Williams, Jason Orange, Mark Owen, and Howard Donald. And on this track, Howard Donald actually takes the lead vocals, which was unusual for them. And also, I think by the time this track was released, Robbie Williams had actually left the band, although his vocals are used in some of the chorus and harmony sections. the various changes that happened with this band and what was going on were all over the press, probably all over the world. They were that big. And the shows that they put on, when you look back at them, huge monumental events. Certainly for a boy band from the 90s. The song was also featured in a British TV show, sitcom drama about some families on an estate of houses in the north of England with hard, difficult lives, lots of sadness, lots of pathos, lots of joy even. And they kind of mime to this song. And if you know this program called Shameless, it was really quite funny. A particular type of British humour. They did produce an American version. Somehow never quite cut it for me, but each country has its own humour and preferences.
We've come so far, and we've reached so high, and we've looked each day and night in the eye, and we're still so young, and we hope for more.
We've come a long way, but we're not too sure where we've been. We've had success, we've had good times, but remember this. Being on this path of life for so long, we'll have walked 1,000 miles. Sometimes stroll hand in hand with love. Everybody's been there. With danger on my mind, I would stand on the line of hope. And I knew I could make it.
Just a short snippet of that. All the links are in the description. Shameless was a wonderful television program. Some incredible kind of acting. And I think that's why they made it into an American version, because it just grew and grew. Now, this next video is the one I'm kind of most excited, I think, to share and to talk about. In 2023, Great Britain, or the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, had a new king, King Charles III. Sadly, Queen Elizabeth II, who was the longest living, or reigning monarch, I should say, died. To celebrate his coronation to becoming king, there was a whole series of events. And there was a huge concert in Windsor, where they have a castle, an ancestral home of the royalty in Britain. And one thing Britain does extraordinarily well is pageantry and these big kind of events. Take that performed at the kind of concert to celebrate the coronation of King Charles.
Come a long way, but we're not too sure where we've been. We've had success, and we've had good times, but remember this. Being on this I've walked 1,000 miles, sometimes strolled hand in hand with love. Everybody's been there. With danger on my mind, I will stand on the line. Oh, oh. And I knew I could make it. Once I knew the boundaries, I looked into the clouds and saw my face in the moonlight. Just then I realized what a fool I could be. Just 'cause I look so high, I don't have to see me. Finding paradise wasn't easy, but still there's a road going down the other side of this. Everybody! Forget where you're coming from. Pretend that it's all real. This will all be someone else's dream.
Obviously, there's just the three of them there. There's Mark Owen, Howard Donald, who's singing, and Gary Barlow, obviously supported by military bands, a choir, and other backing singers. It's an incredible audience reaction to a song that was, at this point in time in 2023, was 28 years old. And take that, and obviously, we're still capturing the imagination of people.
This'll be someone else's dream, safe from the arms of disappointment for so long. I feel each day we've come too far, and yet each day seems to make much more. Sure it's good to be here. I understand the meaning of it, can't explain its feeling now. And it feels so unreal. I'd like to see the hand that reminds me of the stand that I made. The fact of reality. Forget where you're coming from. Pretend that it's all real. This will all be someone else's dream. This will be someone else's dream. We've come so far, and we've reached so high, and we look each day and night in the eye. And we're still so young, and we hope for more. But remember this, oh, we're not invincible. No, we're not invincible. Oh, we're only people. See, we're only people. Hey, we're not invincible. No, we're not invincible. Okay, everybody, one last time. On to the Forget where you're coming from. Pretend that it's all real. This will all be someone else's dream. This will be someone else's dream. Everybody sing. Never forget, no.
In the actual link, there's more of their concert, at least the Take That section. And they do a few songs. Excuse me. There's something about this song, and I think in some of the lyrics, for me, there's a more kind of philosophical side to it, strangely. And it's about success, but it's about reflecting on that success, celebrating that success, however big or small it might be. And also there's the line, someday this will be somebody else's dream. That might be about your children, your siblings, other relatives. What we leave for them so that, well, the world, the things we have, maybe someone else's dream. Hopefully it's a good dream. Hopefully you enjoyed this review. And hopefully you enjoyed seeing part of that Coronation concert, which was just so British. Thank you so much for watching.